Right, example 3, a car travels in a straight line along a road. Its distance is given here. So calculate the average velocity of the car at t equal to 0 seconds as well as at equal to between 0 to 10 seconds. And then we have to find the both instantaneous velocity as well as acceleration at time equal to 5 seconds lah. Right, so let's try and do this. So at t equal to 0 seconds, we know that the distance, the displacement, when you substitute the time equal to 0, we will get the displacement to be 0 meter. So let's do that for time equal to 10 seconds pula. So let's substitute time as 10. You will then get, wait, let me just write this down. Make sure you are writing the values down, okay? I mean, show that you are substituting it into the equation. So then you'll get this one as 120 meter. Okay, now you can find the average velocity by using the formula delta S over delta T. Okay, so delta S here is our change in displacement, which is 120 minus 0 over dengan the time, which is 10 minus 0. So here you will then get 12 meter per second as the average velocity. Okay, next we have to find the instantaneous velocity at t equal to 5 seconds. Okay, we know that the velocity is equal to ds over dt. Okay, so how do we get an equation that shows the velocity as a function of time? Okay, now look at this carefully. The question has give us a displacement punya. So this one is displacement punya equation. It is not on velocity. So what we have to do is we have to create the equation. How? By differentiating this formula. Okay, we are differentiating this formula, which what we have from the question. Okay, so differentiate the equation 2.4 t square minus 0.12 t cube. Okay, so differentiation, make sure you know how to do lah. Okay, so differentiation, kalau ada power 2 bring di depan 2.4, the power minus 1, so jadi tinggal 1, no need to write. Then 3, 0.12 t, 3 minus 1 equal to 2. Then you'll get the equation for velocity. Okay, so this is your equation for velocity. Now then you can find the instantaneous velocity. Okay, so we can just substitute the value of 5 seconds into the equation. So 5 minus 0.36, 5 square. Then you'll get the instantaneous velocity to be 15 meter per second. Right, now they minta pula instantaneous acceleration. So we are doing the same thing but by using the velocity punya formula lah. So 4.8t just now, 3.63 square. Okay, so acceleration is dv over dt. Okay, so it is the rate of change of velocity. So we have to differentiate the equation for velocity. Now we can get 4.8t minus 0.36t square. So differentiate this 4.8 to 0.36t. So then you'll get 4.8, I don't remember this one, minus 0.72t. Okay, so this one just substitute lah the value of time, which is 5 as well. So 4.8 minus 0.72, sorry, not 8, 5. Then you'll get the instantaneous acceleration to be 1.2 meter per second square. Okay, so that is on example 3.